Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Ghost Trick. Final chapter. That certainly sounds very final, doesn't it? Let's begin. Very final. When was... Oh wait, was I told I was told I was saying this wrong. Let's look that up real quick. Okay, so... Apparently, see, I've been pronouncing it yo meal. Like, I've been separating yo and then meal to get to separate parts. But I've been told that it's apparently yo me yell. Like, you basically, I guess it is a Japanese name, isn't it? Or at least it seems like it might be. So that would make sense, yo me, and then the L part is separate as well. There's a decent chance I'm going to forget that, but I did read that, don't worry. It was 10 years ago when the Twisty meteorite fell. We traveled back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Only this time we'll actually have a chance to do something about it, possibly. Oh, it looks a lot nicer here before everything went to poop. It's ready! What the heck are you doing? Hold it! Oh, there's the warning shot. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Hey, look, a cat. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt, but don't worry about the girl that he's holding. Convenient meteorite plot story device thing. I'm starting to see maybe what we could do here. What does she have, a plunger? And she was like plunging leaves? What are you doing? Are you okay? You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. Poorly, but I was doing it nonetheless. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Twisty meteorite, eh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Twisty from falling from the sky. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. Yeah, but what if Joud ends up shooting him? Well, I guess that would be a different ending nonetheless, so maybe. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Joud? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. Maybe we have to stop both. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, the fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Feeling somewhat Steins Gatey here. Alright, what are we gonna do? Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. when her sweet potato is almost ready. Oh, she's cooking a sweet potato with a plunger. Or was the plunger-looking thing actually the sweet potato on a stick? Why is she cooking a sweet potato with... Okay. Ha, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But, you know, it makes... Why does no one question that she's cooking a sweet potato in the middle of the park? In a pile of leaves with a stick. But, you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? There we go, someone's asking the good questions. Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Alright, what can we do? Does she have a core in her, or is that a stick, maybe? Oh, convenient, he's not in the way now. Oh, headphones, gotcha. Got separate nozzles here, but they're oriented differently. Not that that's going to help us at the moment, it seems. I'm assuming at some point we're going to have to swap those around. Looks like the light fixtures are in the same shape as that, so maybe if we block the meteorite with the, whatever that statue thing is, maybe that would help. At the moment, Cecil can't move, though. It's ready! That's a sweet potato? I mean, you know, I know what sweet potatoes look like. Okay, maybe we can do something now? I'd hope so. Oh, we gotta move him. We can examine the sweet potato. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? That's not a sweet potato. I don't know what that is, but that's not a sweet potato. It's something else. It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. These guys sure are making me want to try one. Still can't do a whole lot here. Let's get him out of the way at least. What can we do? Well, actually, now that I think about it, maybe... Will that get us close enough? Ah, it will. Excellent. I think that's what we want. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's too far away. But I think that's kind of what we want to do. No, I've got to wait for something to happen. I think we might be screwed here. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Uh-oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. Looks like both paths and fates can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way. If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something. Thought? That's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense. What is that supposed to mean? Oh wait, turn up headphones. I didn't know that was a thing. Gosh, I'm an idiot. Good job. What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. What a jerk. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed. I'll bet ever so slightly. Barely. Aren't we still like... Oh, okay, good. We get 3 more seconds. Apparently the meteorite slowed down slightly. We can rock the basket. Oh, good. We've now dropped a sweet potato into the water. Oh, look at that sweet potato. It's... yeah, that big, scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino. Ah, good, Mino. Forgot about his name. Oh, right, of course. But look at them, and the potato and Mino. It's almost like they're all the same shape. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go. And I'm gonna need your help. My help? Okay, so... let's spray that higher again. Can I reach the sweet potato? Excellent. We have now placed a sweet potato up here. Not sure the effectiveness of such a task, but I'll take it for now. Okay, we need to have that come back down, actually. We might be out of time, I don't know. Okay. Is this gonna cause things to break? Oh, this... oh, this is bad. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending. I was slightly worried that this might have been an outcome as well. But it hasn't broken yet. Is it really? It's really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Twisty fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. That was the idea. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then we'll have... the fate should change, and I'll be squished by Mino. Good plan. Maybe. I'm not so sure about this, actually. I feel like Mino's going to crush them now. Like, this is seemingly a good idea earlier, but now it's seemingly less a good idea. There, how is that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. No, Yomiel... yeah, I'm just gonna go with Yomiel. I can pronounce that well. Fate really should change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. I know. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Yeah, I figured. Well, that's just your leg, right? Yeah, you'll be okay. Detective Jowd! The Twisty fragment shot through his leg! What? Ow, me leg! But the cruel twist of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down! Huh? Jowd, put the gun down now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him! I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen. Missile, the bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here inside the bullet. How? How'd you do that? Now let's swap it with something. What? With what? Detective Jowd. The meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Maybe this weird-shaped sweet potato. Oh, those are headphones. Sure, why not? You're gonna get splat with a sweet potato. Oh, is he dead? Oh. Oh no, we stopped the bullet. But we still couldn't save him. How unfortunate. Suspect appears to have been splattered with sweet potato and pushed on a giant spike. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed. But I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still. This fate is just too painful to watch. In every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. Yeah, but we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Yep, I figured that was gonna happen. No! Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! My leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo the last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased. But her memory of it would remain, like a scar in her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together. I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Cecil and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yo, Meal! Cecil, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Apparently, even though this thing is about a quarter of a second from crushing her, we're going to be able to do this in time. Not so sure about that. Alright, let's give it a shot. Now, gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have a split second. Okay, now do it. Got it. I'm pretty sure she's dead by now. Okay, apparently not. Now it's your turn, Missile. What? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position for like 0.3 seconds. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. And we continue to do this for the rest of eternity, hoping that they would eventually move. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Good job. Splat. Ye gods. And everyone was happy. Except Yomiel, he's dead. And nobody questions the fact that all this craziness just happened. Ah, you're awake. Is that guy dead behind us? Yes, he's been squished. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. Just, a meteorite through the leg, nothing big. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So, when the police investigation comes along, how are they going to explain how this guy got shot by a sweet potato? I'm not sure about that. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you can do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if someone else was controlling me. I see. But, you know, I'm glad it happened. Not getting squished, that sucked, but, you know, saving her. Hey, look, a cat. Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? Are you not concerned about my knee that's been shot? I don't know, I think it's unconscious. That's funny, it doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Help me, I've been squished. Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Cecil's. Cecil? The name Cecil echoes in my head. That's my real name. Wait, you were a cat? You're a cat, Cecil? These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? You were a cat. What a twist. Old friend. What a twist. I'm a cat. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak, all alone in the world. Hold it. Don't make me hit you with the plunger. Somebody please look at me. Oh, a little kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. What a twist. Somebody please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I'd lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to just being a cat, and then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. there was just somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that says, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." No, Cat, why did you do this? The man named me Cecil. It was the name of something important he had lost along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me. But they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. Oh yeah, there was the cat at the beginning, I forgot about that. The black cat. I was possessing Cecil then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Cecil was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Cecil, there inside that bag, was dead. What?